What's up, guys? Ocean17 here to be reviewing Naruto Manga Chapter Section 7. And this chapter, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The ending was beast. The ending was really great. But there's some complaints that I had in this chapter. There's some stuff that didn't add up, or some stuff that's it was really. But there was some a few complaints. It was a lot. It was one or two complaints I had about this chapter that I'm gonna address later on in this video. But anyway, let's get started this review. So this chapter starts off with Obito trying to get Nagato on his side. He's basically telling he also with Conan and Yahiko. He's trying to get them to work with him here because he's like, oh, we can make a new world and just be us, still be as long as there's winners and losers. Basically giving them the speech Madara gave him. And he tells Nagato that, oh, you're the incarnation of the Sage of Six Paths, and when you unleash the full power of your Rinnegan, you will be able to a new world. And I noticed Nagato, he's kind of going for he's willing to work with Obito. He's listening to him, and Yahiko, he's the one that's like, no, we're done, let's go. He sees that Obito's going up to no good. He's like, no, we don't need your help. Your plan sounds too perfect. So let's go. We're not working with you. And they leave. But before they leave, Obito tells Nagato, oh, I'm gonna come here the same time every day, and one day you will come with me. Basically, and that also reminded me how Madara told Obito, one day you'll come back, to me. And he just told that to Nagato. He said, one day you'll come to me. So that was kind of interesting there. Then later on, it kind of goes forward, and we get to see Obito. He's at the village and he's about to attack it. So it's really been confirmed that it was Obito, because some people said it wasn't, but still now just really confirmed if you really didn't know it was Obito. And he kind of looks over, he's watching at Kakashi, watching in the grave. And Kakashi's kind of talking to himself, and Kakashi's like, oh, got a top secret mission today. Minato Sensei is giving birth to his first child. And this is how Obito finds out about how Naruto's being born. Now, I'm not really complaining about this part. I know a lot of other viewers, they gave their little complaints about this part. But I'm not gonna really complain about this part, because yes, could he find out in a more better way than what he did? Yeah. But so far it was, I'm not really gonna complain about that part. So he found out about Kakashi. He found out through Kakashi, because Kakashi being a big mouth, he's saying it out loud. And after that, we kind of go into this another flashback. He kind of flashes back to where, I guess you could say, it showed all these flashbacks of Rin, and also another thing that we haven't seen before. Obito met the team, how the team finally formed. How Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura Team 7, how they formed. It was telling stuff about each other. They showed that happened with this Obito and his team Minato. And Minato came late to the gathering, so he was basically saying, I'm Obito, I want to become Hokage someday. They're gonna crave my face on carve my face. What did I crave? I mean carve my face on Hokage monument and put my Sharingan over my goggles. Kakashi that's not making sense. And Minato's like, oh, it's great to know that I finally have a student that has the same dream as mine. And right here, you kind of know, if you really know, Obito is he really is like Naruto. Like how Naruto first came out, I want to be Hokage, and he started going on and on. Obito's doing like this when he was younger, when his first team started. So he really is like Naruto here, which could be some kind of connection how Naruto could be able to beat Obito. Some people say they think this is bad because it means he's gonna just talk Obito to stop Obito, but I don't really think that's gonna happen. I don't think Kishimoto's gonna do that, since he already did that before in the past with Pain. So I don't think he's gonna let Naruto just talk to Obito. So they stop it in no senses, but this is gonna be a big war arc. I don't think he's gonna do that. So yeah, but that's the only complaint I have. I think it was a lot of needed flashbacks, because it's something he just zoomed by the flashbacks, it was just zooming fast. This is a complaint I have. Like I'm saying, it seemed this shot it went by fast. It seemed that Kishimoto just put put a bunch of flashbacks, and like it just went by fast. That's the only complaint I have about this chapter, that it went by fast. You know, like I expected, like, cause in this flashback, cause the flashes, and in this flashback it answered some questions, but also left more questions to be answered. You know, and later on we finally get to the beast part in this chapter. Well, before the ending of the chapter, you gotta see Naruto versus Minato. He's like Minato Sensei, but we didn't really get to see much of that since we already seen that in the early in the manga, so and anime. So it goes on to this part, and it shows Naruto's daughters are black. He's like, the hell, I'm the fourth Hokage's son, and he's basically fighting Madara, and Madara's like, oh, well, I was trying to be considerate, because you're the full Jinjuriki King. And then it shows A-Tails and Killer B and Guy, and they kind of tired him, and Guy, he's like, oh, what a mighty opponent you are, you're strong. And he's like, way to be strong, try to act strong, Guy. And basically Madara, he uses one of Hashirama's technique called the wooden dragon, something like that. Yeah, that basically took down Kyuubi when him and Hashirama fought. So he's using a lot of Hashirama's techniques, and basically there's a clash about Naruto and Madara, their Kyuubi, and the wooden dragon just clashed like that, and that part was really, really beast. That part made up for the little flashbacks, and this was a really that part was really beast, you know. And then we got to see later on that we also got to see Obito and Kakashi in this chapter, and Obito basically he's like not wanting to talk no more, and Kakashi still won't answer. He's like, why are you doing this? Like, why did you follow Madara? And Obito's like, I'm done talking, it's time it's time for us to have our final fight. And this is how the chapter ends. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, another thing that happened earlier in the chapter is Obito, when he was got to hit and leave, he was like, I'm done, I forget this, basically. And like, he didn't necessarily show the QB blast. That's another thing happened in this chapter. Overall, it was a good, okay chapter. I liked the chapter, except the part where it seemed rushed. I didn't really like that. Like I said, this flashback, it ended the flashback of Obito's story, how he became Toby, ended. But I think I like with this flashback, like, it answered questions, but it didn't answer some questions, like, why did Kakashi stab Rin? Like, what happened there? Also, some other questions didn't answer, but overall, it was a good chapter. I'm going to talk more about that stuff in my preview discussion for the next chapter. Also, there will be no chapter next week, so it's going to be a break next week. And, overall, just tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe. Did you like the chapter? Do you think it was, bad because it seemed rushed or something? Tell me your thoughts about it, or you can make a video response. Thank you guys for watching. Also, 17 here, Colonel Road Ninja. Bye, guys.